10 best fall colognes 2019, starting with Polo Red Rush, which came out in 2018. Polo Red Rush has musk, cedar, lavender, and grapefruit in the opening. It's a pineapple and mint opening. It gives you energy. It's like an energetic, very easy to wear, fresh, clean fragrance. It's kind of sparkling and juicy all at the same time. You notice the bottle is now silver instead of red, so the Polo Red got a new outfit here today. It's a pretty cool looking bottle, a silver bottle with the red horse and the red rush. It gives you a rush when you do wear it. It is fall weather and it's about 70 degrees out. The sun is out, the blue skies. It would be a perfect day to wear something like this. It gives you 6 hours longevity. You can wear it with any outfit, dress it up, dress it down. It's got some saffron in it. Saffron gives it like a little floral touch of honey type scent in the middle of it. It's just like one of those fragrances. What's not to like about it? It just smells good and it does what it's supposed to do. Nothing else special about it. But if you want to save money, this is about $105 for this 4.2 ounces in the Sephora stores in the United States. There's a similar scent cheaper I found called French Connection United Kingdom 3, and it looks like this on the bottle, FCUK3, which has pineapple, lavender, musk, and coffee beans, but uses rhubarb instead of saffron. And the price for FCUK3 is only $16 or less average internet price. 40% of the same similar note structures as Polo Red Rush. Next on the list, K by Dolce & Gabbana. Now, you've heard of a lot of things possibly, or maybe you haven't, but on the internet blogs and vlogs, I hear a lot of hate for this fragrance. You see how dented it is? It doesn't perform as well as one would like, but 3 hours it does perform very well for 3 hours. And here's a quick true story. Got it on one evening, let's say it was a Friday evening, tried it, smelled it, loved it right off the bat, instantly enjoyed the smell. Mass appealing smell, which means 90% of the people will like it. Next day, wore it right after the shower, and I was like, I walked by a group of people and nobody said anything. So when I got back in the car, I reapplied the fragrance like 6-7 times, arms, neck. Went into a grocery store, forgot I had it. This is 40 minutes after application, and instantly, like a fisherman fishing, got a hit. And the woman walked right up to me. I was in the canned food aisle and says, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" And just was knocked out about it. I said, "Dolce & Gabbana." She was light blue. I go, "No, it's called K for King." So it's a huge compliment getter. It's got some clary sage, it's peppermint and sweet. It's very good. Just the thing about this is it's just a compliment getter. It's one of the most complimented fragrances. You will get compliments, and just wear it a little bit thicker than normal, or wait 5 minutes and reapply it just so you get that double layer of it. It'll really do its job for you. A similar scent cheaper to this is Bogart Story Green. 40% of the same note structures, ends in that, woody green finish that this has. This also has an opening of nice juicy blood orange sanguine, so you have that opening and it finishes off. It's a very green and woody fragrance, but very good, easy to wear, and very well balanced. Like I said, Bogart Story Green has geranium and patchouli, vetiver, and cedar woods, so it's more similar in the middle and ending than this, not in the opening. And Bogart Story Green is $16, whereas this is about $100 or more in the Sephora stores, United States, and department stores. This helpful tip to make your fragrances last even longer, and it really does work. When you have a fragrance that's not performing the way you want to, all you have to do... Speaking of Dolce & Gabbana, they do make a fragrance called The One, which is great for fall wearing. And this one for fall has all types of weathers here in the United States. Like today, it's 70 degrees, 75 the high. You might try Dolce & Gabbana The One Gray Edition. It's very easy to wear, very comfortable, smells so nice. It has this citrusy grapefruit notes opening. It's a little bit much more fresher than the one, but it still has that weight of the patchouli and the vetiver and a nice tobacco finish, making it a nice lasting scent. 3 to 5 hours longevity, all ages approved for this one. Dolce & Gabbana The One Gray is similar to Diesel Bad, or kind of like Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit-ish, kind of like it. And another fragrance that it's similar to, which has 50% of the same note structures, is called Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Terrible. Le Male Terrible, to give you an idea of what the fragrance smells like, why I said those three. Speaking of Yves Saint Laurent, lately I've been asking people, what do you like better, Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit or Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme L'Intense? La Nuit is an eau de toilette, and this is an eau de parfum. And I know recently Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme came out with a parfum. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Christian O. You've landed on Best Brands Perfume, fragrance channel that tries to help you smell better for less, informs you of new fragrance releases and price drops on fragrances. If that's something that interests you and all talk fragrances related, consider subscribing today. Also, the question of the day for this video is, what's your most recent fall fragrance purchase that you like the most? What's your favorite fall fragrance that you like the most? Comment down below. I comment right back. The Intense is better for colder weather, I would believe. Fall, autumn weather, maybe even to the early winter. Intense gives you 5 to 9 hours of longevity depending on the amount you spray. It's suitable for 25 years and older. It projects solid for an hour, then it calms down a little bit. It's very well balanced. Has sage, violet, iris plus woods. It's softened by some vanilla. And another one, it's one of my favorites, La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum, which very much reminds me of the old La Nuit formulations from the 2010s and 2011s. If you ever get your hand on this one, it's called Le Parfum. Both of these can be had anywheres from $60 and up, depending on where you search for it on fragrance discount sites. This helpful tip to make your fragrances last even longer, and it really does work. When you have a fragrance that's not performing the way you want to, all you have to do is spray your fragrance like you normally do, and then give yourself a shot on your head. Even if you're bald, the oils in your head and your hair make your fragrance last longer. Another nice fragrance cologne for fall 2019 would be called Valentino Uomo Intense. It's meant to be a more intense version of the original. It's got some mandarin orange, some aromatic sage in it. It's very upscale and classy and elegant. You can pair it with a nice t-shirt like this or a suit. It'll go very well. Don't pull the trigger too much, as it is very much, projection is like 3 hours, so it's very well made with the projection of 3 hours. Longevity is 8 hours without a problem with Valentino Uomo Intense. It's about $75 on the internet search, about $100 in Sephora stores USA. And then you can find the 50 ml bottles for $49 all over the internet search. It seems like these larger bottles are being harder to find, so make note of that. And this is 25 years and up can wear this. Remember, your upscale, high class, kind of powdery, iris, vanilla, tonka leather, masculine but soft all at the same time. Valentino Uomo Intense version. Yes. The next best fall cologne is called Prada L'Homme Absolu, with the cool bottle that's multicolored and three-dimensional. This is a citrus, floral, soft fragrance. You have some mandarin, some green cardamom in it. You have some labdamen, which gives it a sweet, fruity, woody, leathery note in it. You get 7 hours longevity without a problem. Great projection. It's very well made and women love it. Be careful on the trigger on this one because it could be offensive. I would say hit yourself 5 times the most if you're trigger happy. 3 times on average. 1, 2, 3. Prada L'Homme L'Absolu came out in 2018. The average price for 100 ml Prada L'Homme L'Absolu is about $80 on the internet search. The next best fall cologne from 2019 was created in 2005 by Oliver Pulge. Christian Dior Homme Eau de Toilette. I found you a large 3.4 ounce bottles. The link's down below on Amazon, $73. This is a 50 ml bottle. I paid about $10 less than that, so that Amazon deal's pretty good. Back then, they introduced iris into a fragrance, which was a bold and daring move that took off well. It makes you more sexy, more elegant, and still masculine because the cacao that's in it gives it that dark, sweet, spicy notes in it. Longevity, 5 to 7 hours without a problem. Very well made, very decent projections, just all around good vetiver, leather, patchouli, spicy, sweet, iris, soft fragrance. It's elegant, easy to wear, and the eau de toilette for the early autumn, early fall area. And then when you get into winter, they have different variations in scents and such things and parfums that we might get into during the winter time. For now, it's Christian Dior, the eau de toilette version. Ever binge watch Netflix, binge drink, binge eat? Why not binge watch Best Brands Perfume playlists? One of the playlists is organized as My Favorite YouTube Fragrance Reviewers. Click on that and check out a different aspect to different fragrances, some that I don't even talk about, from the best fragrances reviewers on YouTube. Click playlist today.